Oh, you know what's gonna get me all energized? My next guest. My next guest, who was supposed to only be here until 5 p.m. because they got their flight to leave at 7 p.m. and literally was only gonna do a 24-hour trip from LA to DC to come and perform at 3:30 or 4 p.m. and then head back out. I was able to convince him to please stay because what you said deserves to be heard by the evening crowd. After a little bit of twisting the arm, taking him to the back, smacking him around a little bit, I didn't really do that actually. He immediately said, I would love to stay longer, I've got new flights, extended the trip, and is now here about to perform once again and give you a speech that is worth listening to, that will hopefully inspire you to get more involved. The individual is Matthew Nouriel. That's right, if the name sounds familiar, it's because they have been fighting to be the voice of Iranians literally on a daily basis since at the very least September of 2022. Although he's been fighting the fight of injustice for many years prior, but I had the pleasure of getting to know them only during this revolution. Matthew Nouriel is a non-binary digital activist and content creator of Iranian Jewish descent living in LA. Matthew uses their voice to passionately advocate and fight for the causes they believe in, namely LGBTQ+ rights and equality within the Iranian and Jewish communities. Shout out to the Jewish brothers and sisters that we have here. Combating anti-Semitism and lending their voice to the Women Life Freedom Movement for a Free Iran, using their social media. Oh wow, my phone just died. It's okay, I got it. I know, it went from 15% to 0 in like 3 seconds. No, but first of all, I feel like if you're here, and if you've been following the revolution, there's no way that you don't know Matthew Nouriel. The very unique signature social media posts that are always in black and pink and white, that combine history, facts, and a lot of things that have to do with the current revolution. You cannot have seen much of their viral content. And I'm so grateful that they're here right now to give you a few words that will hopefully get you reignited and fighting for a free Iran. So without any further ado, put your hands together for Matthew Nouriel.
یک دست بلند برای ایمان. Dammit Gam. He's been going, I want to say since yesterday nonstop, but truthfully he's been going, I think for 6 weeks for this event, nonstop, no sleep, so دست محکم برش بزن. My name is Matthew Nouriel. As Iman mentioned, I'm Iranian, I'm Jewish, I'm part of the LGBTQ+ community. Thank you. It may not seem like a big deal for me to stand up and say that in a public space here in the US, but if I were to make the same statement in Iran, I would be arrested, tortured, and possibly executed. LGBTQ+ Iranians have been hunted, tormented, raped, and murdered at the hands of the Islamic Republic regime for 44 years. Human rights organizations and activists estimate that 6,000 to 7,000 Iranians have been executed since 1979 just because they're gay. I bring this up as a queer Iranian because I'm angry. I'm angry at Western governments that can boast about their supposed progress in LGBTQ+ rights, in women's rights, in racial equity, in justice, and yet still have trade deals or lax sanctions with the Islamic Republic regime. Where's the justice for the Iranian people? I'm angry that our own president here in the US continues to bend over backwards to appease a regime of thugs disguised as religious clerics who murder their own people, our people, in cold blood every day just so he can revive the JCPOA. Mr. President, the JCPOA is dead. No deal with mullahs. The principles of equality, freedom, and justice, are they only valid in the West? Do Iranian lives have no value? It's time, it is up to us to continue to speak up for our brothers and sisters in Iran. I know the current uprising has been going on for 10 months. I know many of us are tired, and I'm saying this for myself as well. I'm tired. But we must remember that we have a responsibility to be the voice of those who are being silenced by the Islamic Republic regime. When our elected officials are being influenced by NIAC and MEK, we must speak up. When the EU refuses to recognize the IRGC as a terror group, we must speak up. When the United Nations places the Islamic Republic in leadership positions, we must speak up. We must speak up, and not only must we speak up, we must speak up as a unified front. We cannot let blind faith in an American political party take precedence over what really matters. Those who are fighting for their lives in Iran don't care if you're a Democrat or a Republican. They don't even have the privilege to squabble over such things. They just care that we remember them and that we fight for them. No matter whether you're left or right, queer or straight, Muslim, Jewish, Christian, Baha'i, Zoroastrian, or any other religion, no matter what your race or ethnicity, we must fight together as one, as Iranians. Our differences are what make us beautiful. Our differences are what the Islamic Republic fears. So let's embrace our differences, accept them, and come together as a united force to keep fighting for a free Iran. Baraye Azadi! Baraye Azadi! Thank you very much.